Today was a national humiliation day in the Champions League because this fixtures was hot today. Barcelona trashes Olympiacos 6-1, and that's kinda easy to be fair. But the one that shocked me the most was Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. 4-0 Arsenal win, and they kept a clean sheet as well. Arsenal are one of the most complete teams in Europe right now. PSG absolutely dismantled by Leverkusen. Borussia Dortmund 4-1 Borussia Dortmund win. Newcastle 3-0 win to a Jose Mourino side. PSV annihilated Napoli. Kevin De Bruyne's Napoli. Scott McTominay's Napoli 6-2. Wow. Inter Milan got a 4-0 win. Haaland FC, that's Manchester City, got a 2-0 win. And before we get into the matches, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share to your friends. Let's start with FC Barcelona. I'm not surprised by these results. No, I'm not surprised by these results. A 6-1 Barcelona win. I wasn't impressed though, because we need to be winning at least 2 goals ahead before that red card. Which that red card has some kind of, but whatever, we leave it like that. Fermin Lopez, the first Spaniard to get a hat-trick in the Champions League. That's cool. And the thing with Fermin Lopez is that he easily ran out of form, because on his day, he's one of the best players on the pitch. As a number 10, he's the only number 10 that Barcelona has is not afraid to shoot the ball, do whatever he wants to do with the ball. He's not like the Dani Olmos, who always like to be in the tight spaces, dribble 1-2, get a pass, create a chance. He creates chances, he scores a lot of goals. And Lamine Yamal, seems like Lamine Yamal has had a GE, a goal and assist, every single game this season that he has played. Or should I say he has started? Then not even talk about Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford right now is, I think, 10 GAs this season in 12 games. That is very, very impressive. That is very, very impressive. From the kind of treatment that he went through at Manchester United to today, and putting this kind of performance, I feel like he's one of our best players this season, if not the best. But Pedri is there, so Arsenal, Atletico Madrid. We all thought this game would have been a haram football on both sides, from both sides. Like, that was what the football community was afraid of, that this match would have been a haram football, and it would have ended in a 1-0 win, a 1-1 draw. Arsenal is one of the most complete, if not the complete team in Europe right now. And Sir Alex Ferguson made this quote. He said, attack wins you matches, defense wins you titles. And Mikel Arteta chose defense, because you don't get, how should I say, miraculously, Arsenal had a good defense last season, but they are far better this season. I think it's because of the addition of Victor Gyökeres. And talking about Victor Gyökeres, forget about goals and assists from Victor Gyökeres. He triggers everything Arsenal does on the pitch right now. He's one of the most important players in Arsenal's setup. Forget about the 2 goals he scored today. Victor Gyökeres alone occupies 2 players, 2 defenders. So haven't you seen that? What's he called? Gabriel Martinelli has miraculously improved this season. Should I say, since the addition of Victor Gyökeres, Gabriel Martinelli has miraculously turned into a good player. He was very average from the past couple of seasons, but right now he has a shout in the Arsenal team to be one of their most important players. And kudos to Mikel Arteta, man. He benched Ricardo Calafiori and said there is no problem. There is Luis Skelly, which he also balled out. Kudos to the Arsenal Academy. I think the second goal, the goal that Gabriel Martinelli scored, all the hard work, all the efforts was done by this kid, Luis Skelly. He absolutely played he was very, very good today. Not to even talk of Bukayo Saka and that former Crystal Palace player, Easy. Think Arsenal right now are one of the favorites, not to win just the Premier League, but to win the Champions League as well. They are one of the super teams this season. I think they are the best team in England right now. Liverpool are a bit shaky. We don't even know what they will do tonight against Eintracht Frankfurt. Talking about Arsenal having a super team, don't forget about PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain are the scariest team in football right now. Because how can you tell me you used your B team at Spain, won against Barcelona, and today in Germany you dismantled Bayer Leverkusen, which they were, I think, unbeaten 2 seasons ago. They absolutely left us 2 seasons ago. To score them 7-2 or I think 6-2. Not even talk of Nuno Mendes. This guy, should I say he's the best defender? Not only the left back, he's the best defender currently in Europe, in the whole wide world, not only in Europe. I've seen people trying to compare them with that treble winning side of Manchester City and that of Barcelona and even that of Bayern Munich. I won't do that comparison. They are very, very good. They are very, very good team. Very, very elite team currently in Europe. Kvaratskhelia coming back from injury. See how Doué perform today. Not even talk of the Ballon d'Or winner. Bradley Barcola. This guy, the only thing this guy needs is his finishing ability, and that's all. He will be one of the best wingers in Europe. That's Bradley Barcola. Right now, it doesn't matter the kind of team PSG used to play. They will always dominate. As long as Vitinha is in and Nuno Mendes is in, forget. And let's move on to Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund has lost just 1 game this entire season. And that game was against Bayern Munich, which even it was a mistake from Joe Bellingham that led to Bayern Munich scored their winner. If you watch the Bundesliga, that Klassiker, if you watch that match, the first half Bayern Munich was better, the second half Borussia Dortmund was better. It was just a mistake that caused Bayern Munich to win that match, because they were absolutely balling out in that second half. And today they showed it as well, that they are a big team. They are sometimes shaky, but this team, this season with Niko Kovac as their head coach, forget. I think even last season, the match they lost the later part of last season was against Barcelona. I think they went, after that Barcelona game, I think they went unbeaten for the rest of the season. I can't really remember, but I think that's the thing. Mecha is balling out right now. I think that midfielder of this. And one guy I personally like in their team is Schlotterbeck. But let's move on to Newcastle. Jose Mourinho. Seems like right now you have just decided to tarnish your legacy. Because right now, for the past 3-5 years, from club to club, you failed at almost every club you've went in the past 3 years or 2 years, I think. After winning the Conference League with Roma, the next season they sacked you. Came to what are they called? Fenerbahce. They sacked you as well. Currently in Benfica. I don't wish bad for Jose Mourinho. I wish he pick up his form as a manager. But currently, you went to Chelsea, got beaten by Chelsea, now at Newcastle, got demolished by Newcastle, 3-0 win. No, you didn't even score a goal. Jose Mourinho, we are begging you. If this doesn't work out, if this Benfica tenure doesn't work out, please, you must retire. Because right now, you had the mention of one of the best or one of the greatest manager in football history. But right now, I'm not saying you are not that guy, but right now it seems like you have just decided to tarnish your image, just decided to tarnish your legacy. You being the special one currently, you are not the special one. Should I say you are the worst one? And let's move on to PSV Napoli. Napoli has been the most disappointing team currently in Europe. or is it 13 of Antonio Conte? Because we all know how Antonio Conte is in Europe. He's a very, very good elite manager in the league when it comes to league. But in Europe, he's one of the best among the best. Because how can you tell me this PSV side, this PSV and OV side, no disrespect to PSV, this PSV and OV side trashed you, demolished you, annihilated you by 6 goals to 2. How? A team that Rasmus Haaland is playing, Scott McTominay, Serie A best player, I think last season, Kevin De Bruyne, one of the best passes, one of the best creators, one of the best things in football. Even, okay, let's say you lost this match, right? You lost this match by a 2-1 win, a 2-0 win, let's say a 3-2 win. That would have been face. An Italian team having this bad defense, getting outplayed, outscored by PSV is atrocious, man. I don't know how to say it. It's like this is very, very bad. Napoli needs to step up. Napoli really needs to step up. And let's move on to their colleagues, Inter Milan. You know, some way, somehow, Inter Milan has decided to still be a good team and have a good defense after Simeone Inzaghi left them to what is it called? Al Hilal. I think they are unbeaten in their league, right? Yes, and they are also unbeaten in the Champions League, and they've not considered a goal in the Champions League as well. Dumfries still balling out, DiMarco still balling out, Marcus Thuram and Lautaro. Let's move on to last but not the least, Haaland FC, Pep Guardiola's team. No, should I say Haaland's team? Right now, it's a guarantee that Haaland will be scoring in every single match, alongside with Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe. The only thing helping Manchester City right now is their goalkeeper, which is Gianluigi Donnarumma, and Erling Haaland. All Man City needs to do is Haaland needs to get a goal. That's it. Gianluigi Donnarumma will keep a clean sheet for them, and that's it. They are good to go. How can you tell me that one person is having that much of an influence in a team like that? Because Haaland has more than 50% of Manchester City's goal right now. He has 12 or 13 goals this season alone. The one behind him has, I think, 1 goal or 2 goals, meaning like 12 goals difference. Pep Guardiola needs to fix up things. He needs to get his players, the Manchester City players, needs to step up. Because the day Haaland gets a bad game, it means Manchester City are not scoring. I think we'll be ending it here. And let's wait and see what these games. Let's see what the outcomes of these matches will be tonight. The match between Real Madrid and Juventus, that's the one match I'm really waiting to watch. Right. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Peace out.